Coming up tonight on Middle Tennessee News, Laverne police need your help in identifying a person of interest in a homicide case and a string of vehicle break-ins in Murfreesboro. Then learn some fun things happening in Rutherford County this week. All those stories plus your local weather. Middle Tennessee News starts right now. Good evening, I'm Kristen Allen and welcome to Middle Tennessee News. Laverne police are on the hunt for a man that is a person of interest in a homicide case. Police saying if you see Deontay Moore to call immediately at 615-793-7744. The shooting happening October 8th on Center Street in Laverne. LPD saying the victim, a minor, was in his driveway when he was shot. He later died at Stonecrest Memorial. Again, if you see Moore or know of his whereabouts, call Laverne Police at 615-793-7744. As always, callers can remain anonymous. Police are still on the hunt for an armed robbery suspect that has been on the run since early Wednesday morning. Nashville Metro Police responding to an armed robbery call around 5 a.m. in downtown Nashville. That led to the manhunt of 4 suspects. Metro Police saying the 4 men robbed a man and took his wallet, phone, and his handgun. Police chasing the suspects until they traveled the wrong way down I-40 where they crashed and fled into the woods outside Mount Juliet. Metro Nashville, Wilson County, and Mount Juliet police departments sweeping through the area found 3 of the 4 suspects involved. Police are still not confirming the ages of the suspects, but Mount Juliet and Metro Nashville police are still searching. Murfreesboro police are searching for a man who robbed the First Tennessee Bank on Thompson Lane Tuesday afternoon. The suspect was last seen wearing a dark-colored Nike baseball cap, mirrored sunglasses, a black graphic t-shirt saying "Back to the Money," and dark-colored sweatpants. Bank employees telling officers the man handed the teller a note demanding money, stating he had a gun. He got away with an undisclosed amount of money.
Our 911 center received a hold-up alarm from the First Tennessee Bank on West Thompson Lane about 3:03 on Tuesday afternoon. The teller reported that a man walked into the bank, handed her a note demanding money, saying that he had a gun, but actually did not produce that gun. He was able to get away with an undisclosed amount of money.
A man now behind bars after a traffic stop reveals more than just expired tags. It happened Tuesday afternoon during a routine traffic stop on Middle Tennessee State's campus when officers noticed the odor of marijuana coming from a vehicle. The search of the vehicle resulting in a felony amount of marijuana drug paraphernalia as well as loaded handguns, all being confiscated. The driver is now facing charges of felony possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and several other charges. Shots being fired Monday evening in front of a Murfreesboro store. Murfreesboro police responding to a report of gunshots outside the AutoZone located on Memorial Boulevard Monday afternoon. A car window in the parking lot being shot out. According to Murfreesboro police, the suspects fled the scene to a nearby apartment complex. 5 people are now in custody and are currently under investigation at the Murfreesboro Police Department about their involvement in the incident. The investigation is still ongoing. The Murfreesboro Police Department is investigating a number of vehicles with shattered car windows and stolen items. Officers responding to over 50 vehicle break-ins that occurred Monday morning at hotels and apartment complexes off of Medical Center Parkway near I-24. Residents at the hotel and apartment complexes woke up to find their cars vandalized and items being stolen. Luckily, nothing too valuable was taken out of those cars, but most of them had been rummaged through and damaged.
During the overnight hours on Monday morning, there was a rash of car break-ins at hotels and apartment complexes near Interstate 24, just off Medical Center Parkway.
The suspects are unidentified and were reportedly driving a dark-colored pickup truck. If you know any information on these suspects, please contact Detective Sergeant Tommy Massey at 629-201-5521. Now, yesterday we started to feel some of those fall temperatures, but seemed like it started to heat up again. Morgan Gonzalez joins us now from the Weather Center for our first look.
You know, Kristen, yesterday and even this morning, things were starting to feel pretty cool and even look a little cloudy, but it certainly did not stay that way all day. With a high of 81 degrees, humidity at 42%, and wind speeds of 5 miles per hour, the sweatshirt I left my apartment in this morning was a little too much when it came to noon. Back to you.
Hey, thanks, Morgan. Still ahead on Middle Tennessee News. Find out some fun things you can do in Rutherford County this week. Stay with us.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Idle hands. They say they're the devil's workshop. But give idle hands a place to go, a purpose, and they're capable of amazing things.
From Iraq and Afghanistan, our brave warriors are coming home, wounded. Some with wounds you can see, some with wounds you can't see. Wounded Warrior Project was created to support our men and women coming off the battlefield. Please help carry these warriors the rest of the way home. Get involved at woundedwarriorproject.org.
It started with the original care package, and millions more like it, passed from hand to hand across land and sea to help survivors in the aftermath of war. As we grew, we found better ways to help those in need, ways to make a real difference, not just today, but tomorrow as well. Be the difference in lives. Help deliver lasting change at care.org.
Welcome back. A hands-on Fire Expo training session is coming to Murfreesboro. Multiple Middle Tennessee public safety agencies will be hosting a hands-on training session this week for the 2019 National Firehouse Expo Conference. Now, these hands-on experiences will be held on October 8th and October 9th at the Doug Young Public Safety Training Facility located at 701 Bride Avenue. There will be instructors from all over the U.S. teaching courses, including what to do for live burns. The Firehouse Expo is known as the fastest growing service event in North America.
It was actually a nationally recognized conference. It's being held in Nashville, Tennessee. Here in Murfreesboro, several Middle Tennessee public safety agencies are doing some hands-on training exercises here at the training facility.
The Middle Half is holding their annual half marathon this Saturday at Central Magnet School. Starting at 7 a.m., 2,000 participants race on a certified 13-mile flat course, including pace groups and support stations. Cheer groups and onlookers aid the runners. Donations are spread to different organizations such as Special Kids, Young Life, and Strides. For more information on the event, you can check out www.themiddlehalf.com. We were talking earlier that it was a little toasty today, but it might cool down a little bit tonight. Morgan, what's it looking like for tonight's weather?
You've got that right, Kristen. Tonight things are definitely going to cool down just a little bit. We're looking at cloudy skies and a low of 60 degrees tonight, with the humidity staying at 42% and the wind's going to be about 5 miles per hour. I'll be back in just a little bit with your full forecast. Back to you, Kristen.
Thank you, Morgan. After this break, we'll have your full 5-day forecast. Stay around.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Idle hands. They say they're the devil's workshop. But give idle hands a place to go, a purpose, and they're capable of amazing things.
From Iraq and Afghanistan, our brave warriors are coming home, wounded. Some with wounds you can see, some with wounds you can't see. Wounded Warrior Project was created to support our men and women coming off the battlefield. Please help carry these warriors the rest of the way home. Get involved at woundedwarriorproject.org.
It started with the original care package, and millions more like it. Passed from hand to hand, across land and sea, to help survivors in the aftermath of war. As we grew, we found better ways to help those in need. Ways to make a real difference. Not just today, but tomorrow as well. Be the difference in people's lives. Help deliver lasting change at care.org.
Don't let those clouds out there fool you. It's not feeling like fall today. We had a high of 81 degrees, humidity at 42%, and wind speeds of 5 miles per hour. Things will definitely be cooling down a little bit tonight, though. We're looking at a low of 60 degrees, humidity staying at around 42%, and calm winds of 5 miles per hour. As for the rest of our week, we're looking at a couple more days of warm weather. Tomorrow's high is 83 degrees and the low will be 61. And Friday, we're looking at a 20% chance of storms with a high of 83 degrees and the low dipping all the way down to 49. Things will cool down for the rest of our weekend, though, with a 50% chance of showers on Saturday and the high going down to 65 degrees. The low will be 39 that night, so if you're out, make sure you stay warm. And finally, for Sunday, we're looking at sunny skies with a high of 73 degrees and a low of 47. That's it for our full weather forecast. Back to you, Kristen.
Hey, thanks, Morgan. Thank you for joining us for Middle Tennessee News. I'm Kristen Allen. If you missed this or any of our other shows, you can watch them online at middletennesseenews.net. Make sure you're following us on all social media sites, Facebook/Middle Tennessee News, or on Twitter at Middle TN News. We'll see you Friday at 6.